me. Technically, everything is up and running. Oh, boom. Boop-a-doo-boop-boo.
Well-written ruins. I thought this would be satisfying, but I feel nothing. No matter.
It's going up this way. Lurking. I don't even know where you've been hiding all weekend. Wee. A big one. Pick it up. Thank you. $19. She knows. Annoying. I'm not sure how well these curses are going to actually work. So far, curses are working, but
Farewell.
Really? One staff? Increase damage over time, spell damage. Resists, and then lightning damage.
Death will not take me!
And travel back. Spell damage. Don't need the lightning damage, but can you not?
Your death has come.
Void resists. Damage over time, physical resist. Health, ward. Lightning resist. Reduced mana cost, but that's about it. The Lost Refuge.
Will not take me.
Ward decay threshold. Ward gained on kill. Ward per second per 3 intelligence while channeling. I'm not channeling anything. A ghost flame there is a channel, but I don't have it yet. Don't know if I'm going to use it either. It's pretty close quarter. You deal increased fire damage. I have a chance to ignite. What's up, big guy? Death by curses.
This place once held so many secrets, so much power. It could have been used for greatness. Now look at what it is being reduced to.
This place has seen such sorrow.
Your death has come.
Wow, okay. Crit. Well, so much for being hardcore. Nice part is when you're hardcore, you don't have to worry about it deleting your character like some other games that we know. Actually, you know what? I might switch all together. Hmm.
Stand down or die.
Ultra's Wrath. We lose like 370 armor. so much armor with all those.
Yes.
Rare swords. Nope. Why does it have to go so far away?
Stand down or die. Stand down.
strong yet? You beat the game?
Oh. Level 79.
I don't hear you talking, by the way.
Rude.
You've been muted the whole time?
Just for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I put it on push to talk a while ago and haven't taken it off.
Bad. Been back on Dune lately?
Nah, not really, nope.
Well, I assume you're still working out of the starter base, right?
Yeah.
I put power in it. That's all we saw. They had 2 days left. I'm like, oh shit. Because I was down there. When I was down there helping Sin up. I was like, oh shit, I better check on this thing. Oh man. I think Dragon's base is about to run out.
Yeah, I was watching a guy earlier and someone in his chat, I guess they have a private server as well, and someone in his chat came in and was like, well, my house is gone. And he's like, yeah,
Yep.
been getting a lot of reports about that, people building, so it's even if it's just touching the edge of the sand, doesn't even have to be hard, like soft sand, it could be hard sand near the rocks. If it's not on the rocks, houses disappear.
I don't know about that. I haven't heard any of that. If it's where the worm can get you, your house can be destroyed. The people are probably just stupid.
Probably, but
Because there's so many houses on the sand that's not worm sand on our server. And I haven't heard anybody losing their stuff.
nothing yet.
Nope. There's more bases popping up. More people are moving to the second zone. I'm like, geez. And I moved all the way to the northwest corner,
Yeah, you're in the last area.
right on the border, before you go into the overworld, which is how you get to the cities. Manually fly to the cities or the deep desert.
For your spice.
Well, you can get spice without going there, so. But there's other materials. I think there's an ore you can only get over there. But my stuff is in the toxic zone. So I have a hazmat suit that I have to wear, and I can only do like 3 or 4 nodes, and then I have to get in my ship. Whatever I just what the hell is
The butterfly thing.
I mine like 3 or 4 nodes, and I have to get it and leave the area. Let the radiation clear the system, and then go back in and mine 3 or 4 more, and then leave. So that's the first radiation suit. It's about all the time you get. I researched the second one, the second suit. I need more of that ore that I have to get. Radiation zone. Left the big miner and my bike at the second base, and I gave you co-owner permissions for them so you can repair them or whatever. The base is stripped out. It just has 2 power plants in it, filled up. It's 20 days, and then a container with 20 days more of fuel in it. Each power plant can hold a full stack of fuel cells. Whatever you want to call it, generator. And it's basically infinite for me, especially if I use the buggy. I probably got like 5,000 fuel cells now at this point. I've used a bunch.
That's a few.
Yeah, I just drive around with the buggy, mining them all, mining all those fuel cubes. Get like 300 plus per node. It's insane.
There you go. That should be better. Now I don't have to push a stupid button.
It's all Delta on right there. This one. Is up to you guys.
Probably War Thunder or 7 Days. Holy crap.
That's a big boy. Must be in late game because I haven't seen any of this stuff.
Yeah, this is end game stuffs.
Stand down or die.
Star Citizen 4.2 in public, and we have 4.2.1 in testing. It's nothing really drawing me in.
Yeah, I saw they did an update, and I didn't even look at what was on it. As far as I know, nothing major.
It's just some missions and like events. You know, you have the mining event with that big orbital laser you have to turn on, and that's how you get like the highest tier now. A lot of it. Yeah, that, but it's you gotta fight a massive moon. Seems everybody's using worms now.
Yeah.
And then they added a cargo, the alien cargo ship, stealth alien cargo ship. It only holds 32 SCU.
Okay.
Guess how much they're charging for it if you buy it with real money?
Cargo ship.
Only 32 SCU.
32
so it's
S.
smaller than a C1. And it's stealth.
And it's stealth.
Yep.
Well,
The
I
stealth
would
mechanic doesn't
say
really even work.
probably about $100.
270.
No.
Yeah, I
'Cause you can-
about it. I'm like, I laughed. I'm like, hell no, I ain't
You
touching
can
that damn
get
thing.
32 cargo ships for like $100.
It's a 32 SEU and it's stealth with some guns. I'm like, they're insane.
Yeah.
If you have a bunch of ships you don't like and don't want, and you upgrade to it that way, that's one thing. But I ain't putting, something like that. Hell no. They have also the Atlas little mech. They have ones in game now that you can get ones with guns. You can only get it in game, which is surprising.
Yeah.
And you take one you already have and you upgrade to it. So you either take the cargo one or the mining one and upgrade to it. But you want to take the mining one and upgrade to it because the mining one has the jetpacks.
No.
The other one does not. So you'll get the Atlas with a gun and jetpacks instead of just guns.
Makes sense.
I'm like, cool, a mech with guns. That's awesome. Am I gonna do this massive raid events thing that they got going on to even get it? No. That's in Pyro.
No thanks.
Stand down or
Yeah. Don't want it that bad. It's like I wouldn't even use it anyways. It'd just be like a trophy in my hanger. And you'll lose it on a full wipe anyways, because in-game. So you would have to do it again to get it. Now I can see how a squad of those could be insanely annoying if you're trying to get something done on foot. People camping with those might be a bit of a nightmare. I don't know if they have energy. I don't know if they're energy weapons or ballistics. If it's energy weapons, it's going to be a nightmare. Oh, excuse me, $275. And that comes with lifetime insurance because it's a new thing.
Still not worth it.
32 SCU. I don't care about the stealth mechanic. It doesn't even work anyways. At this rate, I feel like the Arastra is going to get nerfed into the ground by the time it comes out. There is something they changed that's actually good.
Oh.
Yep, all refinery jobs have been doubled in speed.
Well, that's good. So it doesn't take 24, it takes 12 now.
Yep, you can get large jobs done within 24 hours.
Yeah, that's handy.
So that almost brought me back in. Just that alone almost brought me back. I'm like,
Yes.
Yeah, because you
oh,
can
that's
actually
sweet.
go
I'll
and
have to
make
wait
money.
3 days for a damn refinery
For-
job.
Yeah, for one load of ore.
Like now, if only now I'm thinking to myself, why would they do that? Because that makes me think personal mining ships that can refine take longer. That's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, they'll make it so that those ones take, you know,
They're
30%
faster, but they cost you more
or something like that. Yeah.
because there's a
Well,
fee.
you'll have to buy fuel in order to refine.
Yeah, or it just uses fuel. It's got to run it. So that's the only thing I could think of that could negatively impact a game. It's like, oh yeah, everybody's like, oh yeah, it's double the speed now permanently. Oh, I'm like, it's not permanent, but it is. You know,
It's there.
it's quite a massive change all of a sudden. Why are they doing that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not because people were complaining, because they've always been complaining.
Yeah.
So there's something else in the game that they're bringing out or changing that they prepped for, and they had to do that. So it'd be an incentive to use the refineries.
It could be the ships.
That's what I'm thinking. There's something, they're doing something. It's all hearsay, but that's the only logical thing I can think of. I had to re-log into the site because I haven't been on it in like a month. They overhauled it too. At least the front facing better. They also released the Asgard ship, which I think is a drop ship. They can fit a tank in there. I think it's the smallest ship you can fit a tank in now. You don't have to use the C2.
Stand down or die.
And then I got the Guardians. Those little like fighters. They have a third one. I don't know what the third one is.
Watching a buddy play that, what is it called? Gray Zone Warfare or whatever.
Yeah.
It's nice to see that they've come a long way with that since
Stand
release.
down or die.
It's not even, they completely changed the direction of it, which is probably best because
Yeah, that's what he
mean,
was saying. He
it's
On
not
release-
an extraction shooter anymore.
on release it was like just hot trash. He said he put in 2 hours, maybe, and then stopped playing it. And now that they've revamped it and redone it, basically, he's playing a lot more. So
More PvE focused. There's PvP in it. Apparently added more PvP.
so there's
But
two
it's-
different modes and the
Still
same
depth
character.
mission.
You can select either PvE or PvP. So when he's doing his tasks or quests or whatever missions, he'll use PvE, so there's no interruptions. So he can go through and get them done.
Yeah.
And then when he wants to, he can switch to PvP and just go kill things.
Yeah. But, you know, it's not why I bought the game.
No, you bought it.
For PvE.
You bought it for the crappy PvP.
Well, I bought it for the idea of what it was going to become. Just like anybody else when it comes to early access. I don't even have it installed. I got rid of it. I tried to get my money back, but was denied, of course.
I kind of liked it because it's like there's no time frame on how long you can be on the map for.
I mean, maybe with people, it'll be fun. You know, but I played it solo. And I'm like, this. I don't want to play this. It's just a pretty game. That's all.
Yeah, it's doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, a lot of the alien ships, if not all of the alien ships, are available for upgrade path. Find some new cargo one.
What brings you here?
We
I
just
still
had
feel like they need a miner in between the prospector and the mole.
yes, yes they do.
They made one below the prospector.
Yeah, that one that you picked up or whatever.
Yeah, and it's actually really good. Like, it's the perfect solo ship, solo miner. The prospector is solo, but it's harder because you got more bags to deal with and they're annoying to unload and load. So it's only super effective if you have two people or have somebody back at base helping unload. Otherwise, it takes so damn long.
I have yet to unload the prospector manually.
Well, it was busted. Apparently, it's fixed now.
Because I usually
It
just
doesn't look
land
like
it,
it is.
store it, and then go down into the
Well, they're gonna
refinery.
get rid of that. Like, you're not gonna be able to do that. I think you can still do it only because of the bugginess. They haven't stopped it,
I haven't removed it fully yet.
but
That's
yeah, it will
where-
eventually be removed.
That's where I'm going to want to get one of those cargo suits.
Dallas.
Yeah. So that I can actually...
I mean, you can get them in game now,
Move
so.
'em.
But you'll have to. I still think the two-handed tractor beam is too OP. You know, everybody was complaining. It's like, oh, they nerfed the pistol one. You can't carry 32 SU containers with it. It's like, you shouldn't be able to,
You can
The
still
pistol.
carry 16s.
which I think is still too much.
Like, you can still
I think you should
haul
be allowed to
quite
go
a
above
bit
8.
with those.
or even 4.
Being a small handgun, you shouldn't be able to haul that much with it. I agree.
I think for the handgun, you shouldn't be allowed to go above 4 SCU. And then the two-handed, you could go up to, I don't know. You could, I mean, obviously you'll be able to do 8. I don't know about 16. They don't have an in-between.
No, they do 1s, 2s. I don't think there's 4.
Fours.
Is there a 4?
Yeah.
I know there's 8, 16.
Or maybe... Well, they just got... I think the pistol should only go up to 2. So you got 1, 2 for pistol. Because those are still too big to carry by hand.
I could see up to the 4 and then 8, 16, and 32
Yeah,
being the
4
rifle.
4's the thing. Yeah, the 4 is like those big slab-looking ones. Just a short square. That's the 4s. The 2s are the long 1x1s. Whatever. So the 4s exist.
Yeah, so if you do 1s, 2s, and 4s with pistol, and then the rest with the
But that
larger
only leaves 8 with the two-hander.
8 and 16s.
16's pretty big. 16's pretty big. The 32s are huge. Like, you should be able to lift the 32 with the two-hander.
No, you need the machine for that. Of course, at that point, they're also going to have to make it so that you select what sizes of cargo you move.
Yeah, they would have to allow that.
Yep.
Unless it's a mission. Well, even then, you should be able to pick. But if you want to move 32 1 SCU container assault, more power to you, buddy.
Crazy enough,
That's a lot.
I've done
I've done it too.
16.
It's salvage.
I've done the 16 twos.
Build up. Vulture. It's around.
I still need to get a vulture.
It's over 20. If you fill up the interior also.
Stand down or die.
I thought about
But they might be bringing out
taking the
there's rumor there's
prospector.
a smaller salvager coming out too.
I thought about taking the prospector and going to the vulture with it. I think I can go that route. And then
The
when it's
prospector
available,
is cheaper. It's
and
available
then
for upgrade.
and then pick up that new miner for the actual mining, and then use the vulture.
The vulture's available for upgrade. I don't think the prospector's. No, it is. Prospector's $20 cheaper.
Yeah. I knew it wasn't very
Miner,
much.
I forget what it's called. It's not huge.
Those are pretty cheap. They're not a bad price.
For a game package, no, the golem. The golem's 60 to upgrade. Like if you didn't, like for a game, buying into a video game, the golem is like,
A good value.
that's the only thing I recommend. Like you can do combat, but you can't make anywhere near as much money as you can with the miner when you first start the game. But the game package is not LTI anymore, so it's 75 for the game package. And that is, I assume, probably 6 months. Yeah, it's 6 months.
I still not a fan of the idea of having insurance in that game. Like,
They changed it so many times, I don't even know what the hell they're doing.
because it's like, well, you spent $400 on this ship when we gave you 6 months of insurance. Okay, so at the end of 6 months, I either have to pay back into it or not have it anymore.
In game.
Yeah.
Just don't die.
Yeah.
It's just like Eve.
Yeah, just don't die. We know how that works.
The game's way too targeted for them to bring out insurance being active.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe for testing purposes, but they should. But
That would have to go on the
test
server
not the
only.
live server.
Yeah.
But anything that's there gets pushed over. Almost
And
anything.
they would have to make it as an option where you can either for testing it or to, because some people will be like, well, it's bugged and I can't get my ship now.
So that's 100%. So my game package was the miner, but I also got the miner separately, the golem.
Yeah.
I upgraded my starter package, which is LTI, to, you know how I have the Reliant Core? I don't have the Reliant Core anymore. I have the Reliant Tana. Tana.
Okay.
It is the 100% combat version of that ship. It was available for upgrade pad. It's gone now. It's still 2-seaters. But it doesn't have that shitty tractor beam for no reason on the side of it. It's all guns.
Kitty tractor beam on the side of it for no reason.
Yeah. They had a tractor beam on it.
Why?
And I had 2 of them, so I'd swap the tractor beam out for a turret, and then put 2 more of the shady guns on. Then I had like 6 guns. But this one has guns, but bigger ones. So that's the full combat period. Still a 2-seater. Has size 3 missiles, size 5 missiles, size 2 weapons, and size 3 weapons. The other one, I think the transport one could only get size 2 weapons, and I think it only had it had missiles, but I think it was like, I want to say size 2 also. Can't remember.
I've never done combat in that game, so
Just the mission stuff is all I've done.
I haven't even done that.
Here we
Then
go.
I really don't have a combat ship, so
Yeah, so the transport one has all size 2 guns and a size 3 missile rack. The combat one has no cargo, no actual cargo grid. The other one has 6 SU cargo grid. But you get an additional size 5 missile rack and a size 3 gun. Two of the size 2 guns is swapped out for 2 size 3 guns. And then you get an additional size 5 missile rack along with the size 3. So a lot more firepower. So, and it's a 2 crew. I haven't spawned it, so I haven't double checked. But in the back, it's like a computer with a seat and a bed. So potentially 4 people. At least 3, because it's got a bed. So you
friend
could
around if he doesn't mind sleeping the entire way.
Yeah, so you could probably see 4 people in this starter ship, which is insane. I don't know if any other ship
That
It's
allows that.
small. You can fit that many people in. Like with a seat.
Yeah.
So that's a lot of people to tote around. I'm not doing cargo missions because you can't. There's almost nothing you can do with 6 SCU. Besides like hand mining or hand mining sessions, you can use the cargo bearing for that. I thought about it because I know other people are doing it, but I don't want to give them more money. Is have an alt account that's just the game package to see what I can actually do. You know, zero to hero kind of deal.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would
But I'm
be.
like, maybe when the game comes along more. We got nothing when it comes to like if you buy the game, cheapest thing possible.
Yeah.
Besides accepting transport missions, like you get 20K. Like there's no city missions. Like there's nothing to do in the city.
No, you
got
have
those
to.
hand carrying missions. I think if they're even working anymore, nobody talks about them. So I have no idea. Old school delivery missions that were available way back. It was like the only missions available.
Yeah.
So other than that, there's nothing to do. You could explore and try to find wrecked ships, I guess. Loot them, sell that stuff. That's an option. Hand mine. Any of the ships that has cargo. You know, just lock down. Yeah, the Reliant Core is probably the best starter ship. I don't know. It's between that and the damn, what you call it, Avenger Titan. I don't like the Avenger Titan anymore.
Why would you do it?
It just feels so clunky, like chonky for what it is. Let's see how many. And it holds one person, and I believe there's no bed. It might be a bed. Its firepower is actually less than the combat variant of the core. It's got a 1 size 4 gun, which is its main gun. So, and then 2 size 3s. Combat variant of the Reliant, 2 size 2s. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's not the combat variant. It's 2 size 3s and 2 size 2s. And it says 2x2 size 3 missiles and 2x8 size 5 missiles. You get 2x2 size 3 missiles on the Avenger Titan, so you're out missiled like greatly. The guns, you have 4 guns on one, 3 guns on the other. At that point, I guess it would depend on your piloting skills, because the size 4 is pretty strong compared to size 3. But you only get 1, and then you get 2 smaller 3s. But all those additional missiles you could be in trouble. I think the Avenger Titan has more HP though. But I think it can only sit 2 people.
For a
And it has
minute there, I
8
thought you were going to
SCU.
be doing the whole. But wait, there's more.
That's not the combat variant though. That's the transport. The Titan's the transport variant. Combat one would probably destroy the Reliant, like, no problem. Let's see, where's the combat variant? Combat interdiction and
Yes.
combat interdiction. Oh. There's not going to be any bed in the combat one. Oh yeah, that would wreck the Avenger Warlock. Would wreck the Reliant combat variant. The Warlock has 2 size 4s and 2 size 3 guns, but it has 2 size 3 missiles, 2x2 size 3 missiles. So gun wise, you're way outgunned. It has way more DPS. But if they're a bad pilot, you might be able to get them with your missiles, which are better. And it's probably faster too. Let's see. It is a taller ship. I really mean all. Yeah, it's slightly faster. 40 meters a second faster. You're not gonna outrun it. And it's probably got more HP. But they don't give an HP stat, I don't think. But I'd imagine it's got more HP. But you can hold a lot more people in yours should it turn into a ground fight. Which probably won't happen.
Probably not.
They just get deleted. But the cargo variant would destroy the cargo variant of the Reliant. Assuming if you take stock ship to stock ship. Yeah, it's rumored that they're going to be adding another salvager, like golem size salvager. Be interesting. Because the Vulture, they say it's a solo ship, but it's not a solo ship. So inefficient. Just like the Prospector, it's got 1 seat and a bed, but it's the cargo unloading and loading the cargo that really should have 2 people at least.
Yeah, like I said, I've never manually done it. I've only ever just
I
done
think
the.
you have to now. I think the salvage, you can't sell the salvage in the ship. I think you have to unload it now.
Have to go try it.
Or you get charged a fee. So I guess it would depend. how much
Yeah,
the
you
fee
could.
is.
There should be a. To have the station crew do it. Because
Yeah,
I know
don't
you
if
can.
that's implemented though.
You can do it with loading your cargo. You can select to have it done, and it takes anywhere between 1 to 5 minutes or something like that, depending on how much cargo you're loading.
I have a feeling that the refinery changes because they're bringing in something. Because the cargo is the same thing. You can it's faster to have station do it, but it costs money, more money. So that's gonna suck if that's the case with refinery. That's really gonna suck, like big
Yep.
time.
Yep, it is.
Player ships are slower than a station. I feel like the player
Slower
ships
but
should be
cheaper.
faster.
Or
Because
you
base
can do it
building's, I think, is
faster, or
coming before. I think base building's coming, or actually it is. I think the next major update is base building. And that'll probably be in before refinery ships. Just the Rastra and the Orion. And dedicated. So yeah, that makes me feel like that's what they're doing. It's a base building to be able to find your base, but it's not going to be as fast. I'll probably test base building, like test server.
ow. Hate this fight. Ow, ow, ow. Stop it. There we go. Such a brutal fight. Nice helmet that I don't need. You put a loot filter on in this, and
Every time I do that, it fucks something up.
the items drop, but it still shows that something of high level is dropped, like a unique or whatever.
You can have. I think you can shut that off.
And it's like, son of a bitch, now I need to turn off my loot filter because I might be missing something cool.
I turned it off. I got so annoyed because I can't get the filters to work how I want. Because it was dropping stuff that was unrelated to my class. Like I had it, I was like, don't drop any, like, two-handed or something. But since I have things set to show like any stat, just like plus HP, if it's on a two-hander, it'll show the two-hander. I'm like, motherfucker, dude. So the hierarchy in the filter is messed up. They need to fix it. Or there's something I'm missing, which is possible too. there's no roads on Star Citizen.
No.
So it's like, are they gonna add that stuff? Like, how small is the gameplay gonna get? Like, would you just, like, every account gets a free car or truck or whatever that you can drive around and do missions in the city? Because they keep going bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're forgetting, like, all the small stuff. Like, let's see. I got on the forums because I haven't been on in weeks. Pretty much the same thing. Everybody's complaining about the PvP and the new PvE event. That came with 4.2.
Take care.
And, you know, a lot of the responses is just get good. The PvP game, blah, blah, blah. Typical toxic forums responses.
It's a PvP game. Actually, it's an MMO, so... Yeah, most PvPers are... that go on there, that will go onto forums and shit. Most PvPers that do that are toxic as crap.
Yes. Take care.
Hey, I'm gonna call it a day there. I don't even know how long I've been live, but 2 hours. I'm go wind down. Do something minor. Not sure when I'll be on again. Bulk season is in full roar, so I'll try to make it, but in the meantime, I'll see you all then, and stay safe, stay strong, stay out of trouble. Keep the adventures going.